Good morning. Good morning. It is time to optimize your social profile. Have you really looked at it lately? So you may be have you may be someone that has already maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, have redid your whole social profile. But have you done it lately? So is your Facebook profile, and we're going to talk specifically Facebook, but this can be applied to Instagram. Now, Instagram's a whole different has a whole different types of layout and features that you want to look at. So we will be touching base on that eventually. And if I have time in this, I just have a few minutes to be able to get on here and do this. But is your Facebook profile attracting or repelling? And what I want to show you something is I'm going to show you my profile here in just a second because and not because mine is amazing. There are some things I can improve. We can always improve. But because I wanted to show you a specific thing, I'm going to quickly go over some of the things to be making sure you have on your checkoff list that so many people miss. Uh, one of the reasons you really want to optimize your profile, whatever profile you're on, platform you're on, is because your profile is what people go to. I don't care where you are, even in person. 9 times out of 10, you're connecting with someone in person, and maybe that's not an accurate ratio, but it sounded good. You're connecting with someone in person, and they're gonna check you out. And the first place people go to usually is Facebook, sometimes Instagram. So you want your profiles optimized. And so I'm just gonna quickly go over my profile so that you can just make sure kind of check the list off. Make sure your profile is kind of following along these guidelines. So number 1, you wanna have a cover photo. Now, in my case, mine is kind of an invitation. It's talking about the coffee chats we do every week. And it's about connections and masterminds and community. And so then I have an invitation. But what you want in this cover photo is you want a picture of you. Sometimes this could be a family photo. This could be you on vacation, but you want it to be a big picture of you, like, or a picture of you in there. You don't want just your dog or just a beautiful scenery. I think you should be on there. The other thing is you want to have something written over here. So I want to do that again. I clicked on the cover photo, and over here, if if you don't have something filled out here, you're missing the boat. You are missing a huge opportunity because when you create a new cover photo, every time you do, it posts on your timeline. It brings up on people's feed. Facebook loves it when people change their cover photo. So if you don't have something written, an invitation or just connecting to you so people can know more about you and your mission, if you have a link, if you have a place to invite them to, put the link at the top. This is something that is key because most people don't read to the bottom. Now, sometimes people skip to the bottom, so you want to have a link at the bottom, but make sure you have a link at the top. All right, and then I'm going to go to your cover photo, which is you. It must be you, close up, right? Don't have you and your dog, you and your kids, you and your husband. I mean, I know you love them, but if you are doing this for a business, we got to keep it you, so people recognize who you are, and they go, "Oh, I know her." And when you click on the cover photo, now in this case, you have some options, but we're going to see profile picture. And over here, now I haven't updated mine. I think I will do that soon. Um, but this is another place you can put who you are, your mission, a quote, a link, right? Here's more places to put links. There's certain places Facebook does not approve or doesn't appreciate you putting links. These 2 places I'm just showing you as a place to put links. These are what I would call um, uh, funnels. These are places that you can have a funnel. You can collect these people that might be interested. All right. Intro should be filled out. If you have a link, great, put a link there. That's another place that people love. Well, like that, Priscilla. Um, all right, so I'm just gonna kinda skip through this because I wanna get to a point, and I'm that, here, just have some information about you, and I'm going to go to my about. Where's my about? Here we go. So, this is good to have these things filled out. You want things that people can connect you with. But I wanna go down to details about you, all right? If you don't have this filled out, there's some information that people can find and learn about you, connect with you better. So I highly encourage you, fill out this about you. This is on a separate page than the info. So I'm going to go back to the original post section, the timeline. Here's your intro. You go over here to about, go down to details about you, and here's a place to put more information about you, what you love to do, who you serve. And I put my pronunciation because so many people don't know how to pronounce Tanya in the spelling that I have. So, but this is what I want to show you. This is something that I will be honest, I haven't tested, but it was something suggested to me when I had a Facebook audit. And I thought, what a great idea. Add other names, add a nickname. So I want you to notice my nicknames: Roadmap to Revenue, Connection Queen, Faith Based Biz, Leads and Sales, Satisfaction. My mouse is screwed up. Business Strategist, Online Marketing Made Simple. Like every word is set different. So there's no repetitive words in here, and they all give some kind of connection to what I do. And so if someone's searching for something like this, or as they put it at, and they start typing my F word, faith-based biz may pop up, and they may click on it out of curiosity. Um, if they put or funnels made fun, they may go, "What's that?" So I wanted to share this one piece with you because even if you didn't have the other, if you already had things already taken care of in your, it's like, oh, I'm got it good, I'm good. Then I wanted to point that out. The other thing I want to point out, you want to make sure that if people can tag you, you approve it. I approved this. I needed, Priscilla, if you're watching, I think I answered in the email that you sent me. And so you want to have your timeline, you want it to be very kind of versatile. So I have a video, I have a static post. This is a kind of about me type thing. I want you to notice I am highlighting one of my Ninja content clients. So I want to point out something that here's different videos, there's reels. One of the things that I like to do is regularly is post one of these types of posts. It's what Facebook loves, and they will put it out there. I want you to notice I've got a lot of comments, a lot of people engaged on this. It was just asking a question. I try to make it simple, but this was not a simple question. And so I got very little comments. I did this on not really on purpose, but I was like, I'm going to go ahead and do this because I feel like it's not going to get great engagement, but I wanted to see. And sure enough, it didn't, because it's hard to answer. And I wanted this to be able to share with you. Don't put questions on your timeline or you're in groups or wherever that is hard to answer. So here's like one that I didn't even ask a question. It was just something that was on my heart, and I shared it, and I got quite a bit, and I haven't responded to everybody yet. So, and the other thing is, remember, when you do respond, I try to respond fairly quickly, but then sometimes you get late responses, comments, and then it boosts it back up, especially if it's something you want people to see. So here we go. And then, of course, don't you love the spammy comments? All right, and so that's really all I wanted to cover. If you have questions about your Facebook profile uh, review, if you want it to, look over that, let me know. I can help you with that. If you just want someone to get their eyeballs on it, maybe we can do a live demo so that people can benefit from it. But I think it's really important to make sure you feel comfortable with people coming to your profile that are your ideal audience. So, family and friends may love your profile because you've never really tweaked it or changed it to make it to where it would attract your ideal client. A lot of times we're afraid. I know I was. My coach, my first coach, she said, "You're a covert operative." I said, "What's that?" She goes, "I have no idea what you do." So you don't have to be spammy. You don't have to put, product posts that has your company all over it, or, kind of that pushy feeling, but you can offer solutions to people, and it's not difficult to do that. And then they see you. So I've been into several speaking opportunities and summits and things like that. And what is the first thing people do? Sometimes, I wouldn't say all the time, but a lot of the time, they go to my profile, especially if I've offered a solution to a problem they really want and need. They're going to find out if I can continue to do that. And if I just have one post and nothing else about how I serve my audience, they're gonna they're gonna walk away. They're gonna go, "Well, she's just a kind of a flash in the pan. She'll be gone tomorrow." Because how many people have you seen online go away? I started this online journey several years ago, and some of the people that are still growing and going, and some people I didn't even feel like, "Oh my gosh, will they ever continue? Like, will they stick with this?" And they have, and they're doing great. And then others I don't see anymore. And so people get a little gun shy, right? Have you ever hired someone or a coach or bought a course, and in a year or so or 2, they're gone, and the course you can't even get access to it because whatever system they use, it crashed or they canceled it, or right? So you wanna be seen as someone that is going to be consistent and, still be here this time next year. People don't want to jump into with people that they think might not be around a while. So, um, doesn't mean that when you're starting out, that doesn't mean you can't be marketable. I'm not saying that. So I want to make very clear on that. The difference is if you just post once in a while about how you serve, and you don't every once in a while make an invitation, people will see that your audience, that person that needs you, won't be able to get the help they're needing from you because they don't know how, for one thing. That's why the links are important. If you have a funnel, if you have a lead magnet, you need to be inviting people to that. If you have a Facebook group, that's a great way to very uh, casually and lovingly invite people to a solution that they might be having. Now, if they get wrapped up in all the different Facebooks they're in and they can't keep up with it, that's on them. You don't have to worry about that. Just invite them. All right. Well, I have to go. I'm late. So I love y'all. I'll see you later.